Autumn Beeman.
I'm Kiki Rash.
Good morning and welcome to our first ever edition of Straley News.
Wow, I can't believe this day is finally here.
I know, and we sure do have a great show lined up for you today. But first, let's see what we have going around this school this week.
This week we have makeup pictures and the planetarium is visiting our school on the 23rd. Hey, Autumn, do you know what a planetarium is?
A planetarium is an educational theater about space and stars and planets.
That sounds out of this world.
Speaking of out of this world, let's check in with our kindness keeper, Ariana, and see what superstar they are recognizing this week.
Hello, my name is Ari, and I'm the Straley kindness keeper. My job is to look for people who are caught being kind. This week, while I was looking for someone, I asked my Philip in the Texas town. He was picking up trash around all the tables and helping out our custodian. Philip, can you tell me about why it's important to be kind? You know, it's always important to be kind because you can always get treated kind back, and that's the good thing of that. And if you treat people mean, you get treated mean back. So it's kind of a twist if you do the mean way. And nice people, sometimes the mean people get to bully them, but some people stand up for people. And some people help people who gets to clean up everything alone. For being so kind, I'm giving you 2 bucks for your ice cream. Good job, Philip. Don't forget, everyone, I'm looking for the kindness kid at Straley to be on the show. So be kind.
Wow, it really does pay to be kind.
It sure does, Kiki.
Speaking of ice cream, I'm so hungry. I wonder what we're having for lunch this week.
Let's check out with our lunch reporter and find out.
Monday, we are having pumpkin bread for breakfast and cheeseburgers for lunch. Tuesday, we are having French toast for breakfast and cheese bites with marinara for lunch. Wednesday, we are having cherry frudel for breakfast and oven fried chicken for lunch. Thursday, we are having breakfast pizza for breakfast and fish sandwich for lunch. And Friday, we are having Pop-Tarts for breakfast and pepperoni cheese rolls for lunch.
Lunch sounds great this week, but you know what doesn't sound appetizing?
What's that?
Slime.
Slime? I have to know more about it.
Let's check in with Kaylee, our special reporter, to hear about it.
Hi, I'm Kaylee, but you can call me KK, and I'm your special reporter. And this is Miss Shrewsbury. So, Autumn and Kiki, you guys wanted to hear about slime. Well, Miss Shrewsbury, you are doing something called Slime for Teachers. Well, I have some questions for you. What is Slime for Teachers?
So, Slime for Teachers is a fundraiser that the 5th grade is doing in order to raise money for our end-of-the-year field trip.
Thank you for that answer. I think I might have one more question for you. What did it feel like being slimed last year?
Well, I was the big winner, and I got to get slimed. It was so much fun. Thank you to Mr. Sorosky and Miss T, Miss Mama Thomas. They had a big hand in playing the part that I was just very surprised whenever I found out I was getting slimed that day. It also happened to be my birthday. Craziness. But it was the slime was very salty, and I happened to actually make that last year. So I'm going to tweak our formula this year, and hopefully it will be less salty. And also, I have my target set for possibly a new victim for slime. So we'll find out who gets slime this year.
Ooh. Well, thank you for those answers, and I guess we can go back to Autumn and Kiki.
I really hope Mr. Strosky gets slimed this year.
I want Mr. Lynch to get slimed.
Do you think that we are going to be able to have recess outside this week?
I'm not sure. Let's check in with our meteorology team to find out.
And this is Mackenzie. We are here live on Mercer Street with our weather update for the week.
It sure is cold today, Maggie. I'm so glad we brought our winter coats.
On Monday, the high is 56 and the low is 40.
On Tuesday, the high is 57 and the low is 35.
On Thursday, the high is 52 and the low is 37.
On Thursday, the high is 52 and the low is 37.
On Friday, the high is 55 and the low is 43.
This weekend, it is going to be cold and rainy.
Me too. Well, it is cold enough out here to snow. I wonder when we will get our first snow.
Me too. Remember, wear a coat every day this weekend. It is going to be frigid.
Let's hope the weather is good so we can play outside.
Yeah, I want to play basketball outside this weekend.
Speaking of basketball, did you hear that Straley has a girls and a boys team this year?
That's awesome. I think our sports reporter has a couple of players ready to tell us about it.
Raven.
Hi, and I am Ashton.
Today we have Lakin James and Jet Tunsil in the studio with us. They both are members of the Straley basketball teams.
Lakin, can you tell me about the girls' team is doing?
The girls' team is doing good, and they won their game on Tuesday. That sounds exciting. Jet, I heard that the boys' team had to combine with another school. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I forgot what school it is, but I hope they will be good and we can be successful and win some games.
It sounds like we are going to have two awesome teams this year.
Back to y'all in the studio.
Man, Mondays always get me down.
You know what may brighten it up? Our joke of the week.
What did the ground say to the earthquake? You crack me up.
This show has really flown by. I am so excited we get to bring you all the news every week.
It is very exciting. If you have something you think is newsworthy going on in your room, please talk to a member of our news crew.
Thank you for tuning in to Straley Stallions news station. Remember, respect yourself, respect others, and respect your school.